Hello everyone, Tommy there. Welcome to my channel and hope you guys are doing really well. So today I will be looking at a fragrance from the house of Sospiro, basically a sister concern of Xerjoff, a niche house, and I'm gonna be looking at their fragrance called Diapason. So let's get started. To start off, let's start with the box itself. The box kind of comes like this, a rectangular shaped box, as you guys can see. Sospiro written over here, and yeah, that's mostly it. And yeah, it comes in like, you know, what do you call it, like you have to open the box, you have to open the top, the fragrance sits over here. It has some velvety touch to it around, and the fragrance actually sits over here. It's an EDP concentration, and yeah, that's mostly it about the box. Made in Italy, Diapason, that's mostly it, and some information at the bottom of the box. Yeah, that's mostly it for the box. Nothing it's not like Xerjoff-esque or Xerjoff style. I mean, it's kind of a bit downgraded in terms of presentation. Not an issue. However, the bottle, it's an old batch, and the leather from the bottle has totally, you know, come off. Even, you know, the metal plaque on the front of the bottle, it kind of came off as well, alongside with the leather as well. So yeah, I mean, this does look, you know, a bit purplish, like a bit, you know, bluish purplish, like this color the leather actually looked like. But however, the leather actually came off, as I just mentioned, along with this one came off as well. This one says, yeah, as you guys can see, Diapason from Sospiro. Yeah, that's it. And the cap, there it is, the cap, and yeah, that's mostly it. Sospiro written on the cap, so nice detailing on top of the cap as well. The cap is metal, it's heavy, it is heavy. However, the cap isn't, as I would say, classy or, you know, nice as Xerjoff or Casamorati lines. I mean, it's okay for a sister concern. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's a metal cap, that's fine. So the sprayer is golden in color, as you guys can see, and that's mostly it. So how does this one smell? So this one is basically floral, woody amber kind of a fragrance. Like if you happen to like rose and slightly, you know, Middle Eastern leaning kind of a fragrance, you can definitely look this one up. This one, when it opens up, this one actually opens up with rose and geranium. You're gonna actually get, you know, the rose and the geranium. However, the rose here isn't you know, as dark or deep or rich. This isn't like that. The rose here is very what do you call it, like a very light, watered down kind of a rose, if you get what I'm saying. And then it actually, you know, gets in combination with a slight, like, you know, wood-like characteristics, and it has some smoky facets to it. It's not like a rose oud kind of a combo. No, it's not like that. It's a rose and woody kind of a combo with some smokiness added to it. Most likely it has incense and wood materials, or it has some sort of, you know, frankincense or woody touch to it, or you could say Guaiac wood-ish kind of a like, you know, facets to it. So yeah, like that's how it opens up, rose and a bit woody. And the woodiness, it's the woodiness over here, it's almost like, you could say, a very dry sort of a wood. It's not like, you know, like a sort of like a bit wet or something. No, it's very dry wood, alongside with that smokiness. And then you know, as the fragrance progresses over time, the rose kind of remains. The rose, it doesn't fade away at all. It's just that, you know, the incensey qualities kind of, you know, tones down a bit from the start, because like from the start it's like, you know, it's intense. Let's just say it's intense. It says EDP, and it is EDP from Sospiro Xerjoff, they actually mean it. I'm gonna discuss about the performance just after a while. So basically the incense qualities of this fragrance slightly dies down a bit, and the amberiness of the fragrance actually comes up. So the amber, specifically the amber note over here, the way it's done, it will kind of sort of remind you of some Middle Eastern fragrances. I mean, is it totally Middle Eastern? No, not really. Not an exactly Middle Eastern leaning, but it's, I would say, halfway there. It will definitely remind you of several Middle Eastern fragrances. However, let me tell you, it's not spicy. It is rose, slightly smoky, woody, and ambery. It's not spicy, and I think that spiciness that usually Middle Eastern fragrances have normally, and that, you know, leathery facets to it, like the oud facets to it, it's missing over here. So it's not a full-on Middle Eastern, you know, sort of a deal, but it's kind of in that family or in that territory, you could say, halfway there. So yeah, that's about the smell. It's sort of like a matured kind of a smell. Definitely someone probably over 30, 35 would most likely would go for this. Or if you have a matured nose, if you have sniffed a lot of fragrances, and if you like rose, if you like, you know, smoky kind of a fragrances, then you can definitely, you know, check this one out. And now coming to the performance side of things, look, I mean, Xerjoff or Sospiro, they fall on the same umbrella. Even Casa Morati, whatever, like you know, the fragrances are from these, you know, names. They don't joke around. EDP means EDP, like at least a full day on clothes. On skin, probably you could say more than 8 hours, most likely more than 8 hours. Test it out on your own skin. On clothes, a full day, no issues. Projection, solid 2.5 hours of brutal projection from this one. I mean, yeah, Xerjoffs tend to be like that. They are sort of, you could say, very potent. And of course, as I said, this is a rosy, smoky, woody, ambery kind of a fragrance, so expect it to be a sort of winter, fall kind of a fragrance. When it's cold outside, definitely will enjoy this fragrance. So definitely, it's a winter fragrance. However, when it comes to versatility, I feel that it's not that kind of a versatile. I think you can only wear this out to, you could say, some occasions, you could say some events, sort of parties or something like that. And probably when you are, you know, like going to a mosque for praying, or, you know, some, you know, like, you know, in that range, you know. So yeah, that's mostly about it for the versatility. Not much versatile, but it smells really nice. It smells unique, it smells nice. It's not full on Middle Eastern. It does have some, you know, like what do you call it, Western perfumery facets to it, and also, like, you know, Middle Eastern facets to it. So it's kind of like in between, you know, both worlds. So it's kind of nice to see a take or a perfumery like that. So yeah, that's about it. So if you guys have enjoyed the review, don't forget to like, don't forget to, you know, comment and let me know what do you want me to review next, and do subscribe to my channel. It does help me grow and does help me to motivate do future videos as well. So yeah, that's about it from my end. So see you guys on the next one. Bye bye guys, take care.